Hello, I'm Lindsay Whitley, the Associate Superintendent for Communications and Community Engagement with Cumberland County Schools. Thank you so much for joining us for our Throwback Thursday edition of Cumberland Family Academy. Each week, we look forward to bringing you timely information and resources to help your child succeed in school and in life. Now, let's jump right into tonight's session, already in progress.
Pamela Story, and we thank you so much for joining us tonight as we talk about a few community resources that we know would be very helpful for you and your family. We want to say to everyone that we are delighted that you are part of the Cumberland County Schools family, as well as a part of Cumberland County, Fayetteville, North Carolina, the home of approximately 200,000 residents. We are a community, we're all in this together, and we are a neighborhood.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
Good evening, everyone. I am Brandy Bragg, the social worker at Max Abbott Middle School, and I'm very excited to meet with you all this evening to discuss the community resources from A to Z. Like many of you, I am a parent to a school-aged child, and we are very excited to talk with you this evening about the resources available that you can find at the Cumberland County Public Library. Library cards are free for all Cumberland County residents, all Fort Bragg residents, as well as the residents of dorms and other residents of the dorms or other residents at Fayetteville State University and Methodist University. You can apply to receive a library card online by visiting the Cumberland County Public Library. Children under the age of 16 will need parent permission. However, there is not an age limit for anybody to get a public library card. There are a lot of resources available to people who have a library card. There is the Brain Fuse Help Now, which offers students assistance with homework, test preparation. They also have live online tutoring every day from 2 p.m. to midnight, as well as 24 hours, 7 days a week, writing lab assistance. They have the NCpedia services, which is the online encyclopedia for North Carolina with North Carolina information. They have the Association for Library Services to Children, which is websites for kids that provide homework assistance in all subjects. They also offer some services for our teens. They have Homework Help for Teens, which is also free online tutoring. They have reliable resources to make research faster and more productive if you are doing a research project. And they also have available online practice tests for those drivers who are trying to get their permit. In Cumberland County, we also have at your disposal 211. By dialing 211, you get connected with over 18,000 resources right here in North Carolina. This is free resources, they're confidential, and they are available 24 hours, 7 days a week. If you contact 211, you can get assistance with finding resources for food, housing, utilities, healthcare, disaster services, senior services, mental health and substance abuse service. They have a lot of resources at your disposal. Also in Cumberland County, we have what's called the Coordinated Entry Fayetteville Cumberland County Continuum of Care. And this is an agency that assists our homeless or those that are at risk of being homeless with completing the needed intake to find local shelters. You also have in Cumberland County, Connections of Cumberland, Family Promise of Fayetteville, Fayetteville Metro Housing Authority, all assist families with finding long-term stable housing. In Cumberland County, we have transportation services such as the NC Fast Bus System. This is our public transportation system, and they operate Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 7:30 to 10:30. As well as provide paratransit services to disabled members. Also in Cumberland County, we have Community Transportation Program, which provides safe, dependable, accessible, and affordable transportation to eligible Cumberland County residents who find riding the public transportation system challenging, whether that be because of physical, financial, or other issues. For our Cumberland County residents who are having difficulties with their utilities, there are agencies available that have emergency funds to assist with past due utilities. Now, all of these agencies have some requirements, so it's important to understand where you would fall in order to be eligible. The Alms House does offer services here in Cumberland County, but not all zip codes are covered. So it's important to make sure you contact them to determine if you are eligible by using their services, and you must also have a DSS referral. The Fayetteville Urban Ministry also requires a referral. There is also the Low Income Energy Assistance Program that's through DSS or the Salvation Army. And we have several churches in Fayetteville or Cumberland County that assist. We have First Baptist Church, Judson Baptist Church, Snyder Memorial Baptist Church, and there's also Operation Blessing, all of which will assist in the event that you need help with utilities. It's important to understand that in Cumberland County, we are all in this together. And we have a lot of other agencies that offer support, such as Alliance Behavioral Health, which is a managed care organization for public behavioral health. They serve members who are insured by Medicaid, as well as those who are uninsured. We also have the Cumberland County Student Services Hotline. They provide social and emotional support to all Cumberland County students, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We have the Cumberland County Department of Social Services, and they have their Economic Services Department that assists with food and nutrition services, family and children Medicaid, and a wealth of other services. And in North Carolina, if you are in need of locating meal sites, you can text Food NC at 877-877, and they will list a local meal site for you to find.
Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Lattimore. I'm the district's military liaison. And this evening, I will share with you some resources that's within our school system, on Fort Bragg, within Cumberland County, and some general resources, because we must take care of our largest culture we have here within Cumberland County schools, which is our military connected students and our military families. So I'll start off with the resources we have within the school system. We have different levels of resources within the school system. Who is military family and youth liaison? I'm just the liaison between the school district, the community, and Fort Bragg. We also have military student transition consultant. The military student transition consultants are highly specialized education professionals. They are what their title says. They're transition specialists. They're system expert navigators. They know the system of students coming in and coming out of Cumberland County school system. Please use them. We have 3 that covers 14 of our schools here in Cumberland County. There's 3 of them. We also have military family life counselors, which you may be familiar with, also known as MFLAGs. They help our students with social emotional learning. They help with some of the stress, to manage stress, coping skills, anger management, and conflict resolution. They can help a child with that, so please use that resource. We have student-to-student program. It's a peer program for military connected students to bring military and civilian students together to welcome new students, create a positive environment, support academic excellence, and ease transition. The student-to-student program is a peer program that helps students coming in, so they will know someone at that school to help them with the traditions and know everything they need to know about the school. So, and at the high school level, they have the student-to-student. At the middle school level, they have junior student-to-student. And at the elementary level, they have elementary student-to-student, which may have another name for their program. On Fort Bragg, we have ACS, Army Community Service, which is a comprehensive support program. A lot of time when soldiers or family members need help, the first place they will go to is to ACS, and then they would direct them to where they need to go. CYS, Child and Youth Services. CYS provide programming services for children of eligibility, military and civilian family, and a lot of times it's a before and after school program for eligible families. AER, Army Emergency Relief. It provides emergency financial assistance to soldiers and their families. So if you're ever in a financial situation, AER, Army Emergency Relief, is a place you can go for financial assistance. within Cumberland County, some of the resources within Cumberland County are the Stephen A. Cohen Clinic, it's behavioral health clinic, and it serves 9/11 veterans and their family. They will serve our families with little to no cost. And that's one of the best things about that program. They have certified and qualified counselors that will help our soldiers, and they've been doing that for the last 3-4 years very well. We have Rick's Place, which is therapeutic green space for military connected students right here in Cumberland County. If you're not familiar with Rick's Place, you will have to go to that to their email site. It's off of Rayford Road, right here in Cumberland County. They have fun days. They have the ninja course. They have a modified course. They have fun days, paint days, a lot of things to just go out in nature and enjoy yourself at Rick's Place. Some of the general resources we have is NC Serves. NC Serves offer veteran service members and their family across a continuum of providers to run the gamut. Emergency services, employment, recreation, fitness. NC Serves is a system that we can go into, and whatever your issue may be or whatever service you may need, you put those in the system, and then it will share resources with you that you may want and need. .com is a U.S. military families funded by the United States Department of Defense and Coast Guard Mutual Assistance. Is 24/7 live tutoring session. So if your child have a situation where they need help with a problem being solved, go to tutor.com. That tutor will help them with their situation. So please use them. It's funded. Use it while we have it. It's a great resource. Military Child Education Coalition provide exclusive quality education opportunity. That's for our children. That's for our faculty and staff members. That's for family members. And that's for our transition program, which they provide with student to student, parent to parent. And they also are over the MSTCs, the transition consultants I shared with you earlier. So MSEC, Military Child Education Coalition, please go to that website and you will find a lot of educational opportunities and professional development. Veterans Empowering Veterans will assist veterans regardless of their discharge status with employment, utilities, furniture, job training, housing, and transportation. Veterans Empowering Veterans. We have a lot of homeless veterans out here within Cumberland County. Veterans Empowering Veterans have been doing a great job helping to get veterans off of the street.
Good evening, everyone. I am Nikisha Williams, school social worker for Ferguson Easley Elementary. Just want to share some additional resources with you to help you in your parenting. We know that parenting can have those challenges, and the current atmosphere of virtual learning has maybe increased some of those challenges. And so here are some resources to support you in those relationships with our children. Partnership for Children of Cumberland County. This organization focuses on support for families with children from birth to 5 years old. And the organization prioritizes services and supports that advance the well-being of children. The Child Advocacy Center and the Screen-Free Parenting Program. It's a community-based program and it's designed to help parents and caregivers respond rather than react to the behaviors. We want to create those environments that encourage our children to be their best selves, because we understand that as difficult as it has been for parents, it has been equally as difficult for our children as well. So we want to encourage those healthy relationships. The Triple P Positive Parenting Program. It's a program offered through the Cumberland County Department of Public Health. And this is an internationally acclaimed program, and it is an evidence-based parenting, it uses evidence-based parenting interventions to support parenting and to help parents with those strategies that are necessary to parent in the home. If you're in Cumberland County and you have a need for health services or for a primary care physician, the Department of Public Health is a great place to start. You can get your health assessments there. Referrals can be made to various specialty clinics across the county. And you can also get your immunizations there, immunizations that are required for children to attend school, and also the health assessments that are required for your children to attend school. And you can get your flu vaccination at the public health department. In addition to those services, the WIC program, which is the Women, Infants, and Children's program. It's a special supplemental food and nutrition education program that's provided by the Department of Agriculture, and that allows you to receive some vouchers for some food supplements if your children are 4 and under. So there are some eligibility criteria, but if you do have children in that age group, reach out to the health department regarding that program. Additionally, if you are in need of healthcare services and you are someone you know may be uninsured or underinsured, the Care Clinic provides some free health services, and that includes your primary care and even some dental services. So the Care Clinic would be a great place to reach out to. And again, this isn't an exhaustive list, but if you do have questions, we're more than glad to look into those additional resources and get you connected to those services if you are in need of those. If you're in need of medication support or some assistance to pay some of those bills, or to address some of those expenses, the Cumberland County Medication Access Program, also the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services Medication Assistance Program. Those programs can help you with your medication expenses for eligible qualifying individuals and families. Also, the Cape Fear Valley Health Financial Assistance Program, if you've been seen in the emergency room or if you've been referred for a specialty care procedure and you're unable to pay those expenses, reach out and ask about those programs and how they can help you. Finally, child care and community programs. Child care. If you have recently been looking for child care in Cumberland County, you know the challenges of that, and it's not just in Cumberland County, it is nationwide. There has been a lot of requests for child care, but so very few options. But there are some organizations that can help get you connected to some of those community providers that you may not know about. So again, Partnership for Children, they're going to be a great resource to get you connected. And the North Carolina Child Care Resource and Referral, they're going to get you connected as well. The Cumberland County Schools Primetime Program offers before and after school care at most of our schools during times whenever the school is open. Also, the YMCA and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Cumberland County, both of those programs offer some youth programs and activities and services that may be available to you outside of school hours, and to also provide those childcare services that you may need. Additionally, if you have a child, and I believe all of our children just want to do something, they just want to get involved in some type of activity, just want to get out the house, you can contact the Cumberland County Parks and Recreation. They do have some opportunities for activities and sports that may suit the needs of your family and children. And finally, if you are new to Cumberland County, or if you've been in Cumberland County for a while, you've got to check out our museums. The Fascinate You Children's Museum provides some cool exhibits for kids to just explore. Also, there are some rooms there where you can have a party or have a meeting. It's a great place for you to check out. And how could we mention all of these things in this wonderful military town and not mention our Airborne and Special Operations Museum? It is a must-see premier attraction in Cumberland County with more than 80 years of history and artifacts at the museum. You've got to check that out, dating back to World War II. It is a must-see.
I'd like to just say that our children are Cumberland County's future leaders, parents, and citizens. Their healthy growth and development is critically important to our community's well-being and future prosperity. Cumberland County invests significant community resources to support parents, families, and children so that they can thrive and we can all live happily together in a positive environment. As was mentioned tonight, even though our title said community resources from A to Z, this was just a small sample of what is available. And you can go to NC 211. You just call that on your phone, as Ms. Bragg mentioned earlier, and they will connect you with all of the resources that are available. And you can also go to the Partnership for Children, and they have a family-focused guide.
Wow, that was a great session. Thank you so much for joining us this evening for our Throwback Thursday Cumberland Family Academy session. Each week, we look forward to bringing you information and resources. So if you enjoyed watching tonight's session, be sure to visit our website at www.familyacademy.ccs.k12.nc.us. There, you will find additional sessions and information and even resources to help you help your child in school and in life. Thank you again for joining us.